What do you think about gentrification in San Francisco?
What do I think about gentrification? I was part of that gentrification, I guess. Um, I think it's sometimes inevitable. It's unfortunate and inevitable. Those are the two words I can
I
think.
think it's inevitable, and it's happened in a lot of places. I have a problem, and have had a problem with the high cost of housing in San Francisco because it limits the diversity of people, both from, because of job salaries. So it ends up that you only have very, very wealthy people who can afford very, very expensive housing. And I think that hurts any community, both in the short and the long run.
It's a huge problem. Our big value in San Francisco is diversity. We've always enjoyed having a diverse population and different groups being welcomed here. Gentrification is causing there to be fewer populations and less diversity. So the values of San Francisco are being significantly diminished by it.
Stats about the median and average San Franciscan, however, overlook the fact that San Francisco has the second highest economic inequality gap of any major city in the country. The truth is that the gentrification in San Francisco has reached an all-time high now, with multiple evictions of native San Franciscans, especially in the Mission District.
With the arrival of companies like Google, Twitter, going public and then making so many millionaires out of people that weren't before. I mean, it's inevitable. This is a beautiful city. Why wouldn't you want to live here? But that's part of what happens. I think that there was a time when the Mission was mainly made up of people from Europe. Then came the 80s with the Salvadoran groups moving in. It's just, there's always a change. There's always
The Mission District has historically been a place of affordable housing. In 1990, Hispanic households earned more than their white neighbors. That had changed by 2000 amid the dot-com boom. As shown by the graph, in 2000, the amount of money the whites in the Mission surpasses the amount of which the Hispanics were making. And by 2010, the income of the whites had more than doubled than what the Hispanics were
The
making.
exact kind of person who's gentrifying San Francisco. A young urban professional, white male who's come in and, you know, I'm not displacing other people personally, but as an entire population, folks my age of my race are.